Okay, it's been a very long time since I have done a farm update. I have been just insanely busy, and then when I have downtime, it's usually because it's storming, and obviously can't really show then. We're supposed to get some really severe storms this evening. So we will see. It is very windy, so I hope that you can hear and see everything on this video. I'm just gonna go through and show off what's been going on. So here in the main run, we still have our normal ladies, and we have Rye, a black red lace Wyandotte. She hatched out a couple of just garden variety eggs, and her chicks are doing extremely well. You might be able to see them in there. Well, I just need to go in anyway. I am very tired, so I apologize if I seem extra rambly. So, this is also the first year of these roosters getting to experience babies, and they have done extremely well. They're messing with the leftovers that are in there. You can just see them. They go into the turkey runs, and they have been extraordinary too. Neptune is not currently in the slates. He's with his mixed ladies. But try to keep them in some focus. But they're cute. They're doing good. She's been an excellent mother. Let me do a big zoom out here. Still have the Germans separated there for pure eggs. That's Luna here in the corner, blue slate. I believe she's 7 this year. So the chirping you're hearing is a handful of meat turkeys. They are extremely friendly. They're already about 2 weeks old. We got them for half off at Atwood's because they were so much older. Got kind of a variety of sizes to test. I know, you guys want out so bad. And I have had 2 strut already. I am not working on turning them into the coop quite yet because of the severe storms we're supposed to get. They have an option of heat, although it is pretty good here inside here. I have to keep a big water and a big food bowl in there for them because they go through it so darn fast. Unfortunately, that takes up real estate, guys. But I'll start working with them here in the coop next week. Maybe next week's the big, huge garage sale in Rose Hill. So not going to have a lot of bird time. But we're really hoping to get some hens, a couple of hens out of these, and then raise the hybrids again. Oh, look at him strutting. All right. The hybrids were fantastic. They grew quickly, but not too quickly, and they still were very mobile, and of course had this great attitude. Meat birds always seem to have like the friendliest attitudes. It's just unfortunate. All right. Coop is pretty much the same. I have taken down all the winter insulation and swept and blew it out and everything. My nest boxes here have been working just great. I really like them. They roost on top, and so the poop doesn't get into the actual nest box. We do have an occupier. Kind of can't see because of the light coming through, but. And then I'm still using the pelleted bedding, and I just refreshed it today, and I'm also testing out the shoe fly bedding, which is shavings that have citronella in them. Smell wonderful. I'm not going to use them in the house, even though I like the smell of it, but I kind of put some in everybody's coop. Give it a try. Yeah, it's staying pretty tidy. Of course, I got my wall art. I love everything. Anything that I get, I slap up here. I think it's so much fun. Okay, well, why don't we just go around to the German coop. There's baby. There's other baby. I think they're both little roos. You see their tails. I think they're both little roosters. What do you think, Ursa? Ursa was severely injured and sick a couple weeks back. This is, again, why I've been so busy and haven't taken video. I was really, really concerned for her, but she finally pulled through. I gave her a lot of supplements and, TLC and everything to really help her move forward. Oh my goodness. And then Venus is back there being ridiculous. So, Germans. Excuse me. These are the Belledeckers. Yes, there are some eggshells in here. I dropped an egg. They are doing really well. And they don't lay every day, especially each one doesn't lay every day. So I'm only usually getting like an egg or two a day. So, I mean, they're dual purpose bird, so they're not like known for their egg laying, but they can get really large, as shown by the two roos. And so they're butchering options. See, told you I'm tired. Can't talk right. I just have all the birds' feed is just on the ground right now because it's going to rain. I'm only giving them so much, just enough for them to clean up. As you can see, Neptune is there. I don't have a divider in between these. Don't have a divider in between these. These roos can never go back together again, but they hardly talk any snaggle between the fence. I had new waterers. You see that waterer in there. They have cups. Well, the first one we made is leaking, and that was in here. So that's why they have just a pan right now. The barrel coop is working out great. That is not a real egg. That is a fakie. I added more pellets and some of the shoe fly in there. I keep a tool here, and every single day when I come out and collect eggs, I toss over the pellets, and it smells amazing between the wood and the citronella. But yeah, so far so good. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. I still have not been dinged by either of these roos. I'm waiting for it. Yeah, that's kind of big news. It's awesome. It is 30 by 40 and loving it. Husband is prepping things to then move in. We're going to get some rock and put rock in front there. The dirt, we're not even going to talk about that dirt over there. A sore subject for us all. Yeah, the goal is, stuff gets in there, and this becomes my brooder barn. Right now it has a lawnmower and some other stuff in it, and we're going to fix it up and add shelving, and then I can have my brooder boxes, and that'll be awesome. In here, not a lot going on, because most of them are laying eggs. There's Bronzy. She did fake me out being broody, but that's okay. I'm kind of not surprised. Of course, we got the glorious, the one and only Neptune, the best boy. I did add pellets and stuff into their house. But they're in there. Lyra and Henrietta are in there working hard. Zoom out again. It's so green. But we actually haven't had all that much rain. Yes, we have a continuous bachelor group of turkeys that are here all the time. So this is my blue red laced Wyandotte pen. I don't even know if I had this set up last video that I did. I was gifted this rooster. His tail is growing back in. From a previous customer who bought Wyandottes from me 2 years ago. And she wanted more, and I'm like, I don't have a rooster. I'd love to give you some more, but I don't have a rooster. And so she gifted me him. He is pretty nice. He is kind of orangey, and he is more of the black and the blue, which is why I put one of the splashes in here. Unfortunately, these girls are all 3 4 years old, and so they're not laying as much. And as you can see, one of them's kind of molting. This one that's standing right there, she's starting to molt. So I'm not getting as many eggs, but not this coming Monday, but the next Monday I have a handful of them due to hatch. So I think I have 8 that are going to be hatching. So this was the lavender run, but now it's the blue-red laced. His tail was taken off in a predator attack, but it's definitely grown back. It's already looking 10 times better. He has come at me one time. I barely corrected, and he has avoided me since. So he was really super obvious and ridiculous about it. Saw it coming from a mile away. Maya, quit eating stuff. I don't even know if this was done my last video. So I, for the most part, built this. Husband helped me with some of the technical stuff, especially the roof and whatnot. But I have to show off my nest box. Doesn't look great, but it's so fun. And there's the inside. There's a roost bar. They do not use it. I'm not surprised. And my nest box being on the outside, I'm able just to open it and collect eggs. Don't have to be reaching and stuff. It is, the coop part itself is 3x4. The nest box is 2x3. Whew, the winds are changing. I think we're going to get storm soon. So this is the Narragansett run officially. We got Atlas doing work. He has confirmed to be doing work. We have Narragansett babies inside. There's Venus being possessive. But I just want to show, because I don't think I did show off my new coop. But I'm very proud of myself for building this thing. I don't really want to do another one again. But this gate. We got Ursa and Venus now doing it. Mother-daughter. So we have the netting on top, as usual. We have a lovely spot where one of the wild turkeys blew in. Actually, he blew out. I caught him accidentally, and he panicked and went up. So anyway, this is what the front of it looks like. I think it's very cute. This is a shade thing, because until the tree had leaves. And as you can see, we got a nice base so that it's on a pallet higher up with a rubber mat underneath it, a thick rubber stall mat. So it's not going anywhere, and we would have to have inches of rain in here for it to flood. And so far, knock on wood, my building up and trenches have been working for the rain situations. Yes, this plastic is horrendous, and I was trying to do a cute little border like that, but I failed just spectacularly. But I am going to be putting these gunny sacks along this. Again, I just haven't had a chance. And it's also been so darn windy that it doesn't bode well for doing any of that. But aren't these ladies so pretty? And Atlas, you've been such a good boy. He still doesn't let me just catch him. But, nah. I'll go back to Neptune. Venus. Oh, here comes Ursa. So on this new run, I also built flower boxes, which I have my seeds all for, but the wild turkeys climb all over them, so there's really not much point in planting anything yet. I also don't know that I've done a video since Dart passed away. It's been about a month, maybe a little longer. He choked really, really bad. He was ancient. He was in his upper 30s, approximately 38, but he was definitely in his upper 30s, and he had choked before, and this one was super bad, super serious, and it was just the trigger moment. And Betty's been doing well. We're not going to talk about that hay situation because that was a startup from another issue. Anyway, Dart got buried right out there. I planted some things. I haven't gone to go check on them in a long time. And I was very grateful for the vet getting out here and a reasonable charge, and also very grateful to a gentleman who has made it his mission that he will not allow a horse to be buried. A horse will not go overnight. Rain, snow, doesn't matter. It's his connection. And I'm grateful for that. I'm assuming he must have a past with a horse in order to have that kind of attitude. But either way, and he was extremely reasonable, and he did it super fast. And so Betty has been doing okay. She obviously has improved since then, and she'll still go over to the outpost and putz around a little bit, but for the most part she's hanging out. She's shedding really good, and I have been able to go in and fly spray her and all that stuff. She's been pretty happy about that, whereas in the past she'd probably go fluttering off, but now she acts like she likes me. We do have the pool going. We haven't gotten it set up to go in it yet, but it's going. I worked my gardens this week and have them prepped, and today at Atwood's I bought a few plants, tomatoes, peppers, that kind of thing. Let's see, anything else out here that I have not covered? I can't really think of it, except for just the fact that there is just a lot going on at any given point in time. Right, my pie? Right, my pie? I mean, we've only been able to have Coda over a couple of times because I'm just all over the place. So, there we go. We got babies coming out the ears. I got eggs gonna be hatching the last week of April. We got the huge garage sale next weekend in Rose Hill. Come on down. We do it for 3 days. And it's a blast. It's ridiculous. I've already mowed once. Doesn't look like it, but I have. It's just so wonderful seeing the green and the colors, and although I miss Dart, I'm enjoying Betty being a little bit more friendly. She's not been ever rude or anything like that, but now she actually is really seeking out my attention. So, oh, and I'm here and feel sprinkles, so I guess I will call it.